Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. I am Anika V. Brown. I am a faith based life coach. And come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my sphere. I like to take this time to teach practical steps that you can take. I love to teach on purpose. I love to encourage the people of God. So, we are going to talk about purpose preparation tonight. That's what we're going to talk about. Okay. Purpose preparation. Put in the comments if you know what your life purpose is, if you're actively working on your purpose, put that in the comments. I want to know. Yes, I want to know what it is that you're doing right now. And if you are not sure what your purpose is, also put that in the comments. And I'll be sure to try to connect with you to help with that in any way that I can. All right. So, again, put in the comments if you know what your purpose is. Put it in, put it in, put it in. If you're not sure what your purpose is, you could also drop that in the comments, and I will be uh, right on to connect with you to see how I can help you. All right. So, talking about purpose preparation. Purpose preparation. Now, we all have a purpose. We do. Something specific that we are assigned to do in our lifetime here. Though we have a purpose we are assigned to, there is still work that you must do before it is fully activated. So we're going to read a few verses in First Samuel chapter 17. We're going to look at David, King David, right? Well, this is before he was king. Though he was anointed, in this chapter, he was not yet on the throne. So First Samuel chapter 17, verse 34 through 37 says, "And David said unto Saul, Thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him and smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard and smote him and slew him." Right? "Thy servant slew both the lion and the bear. And this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he had defied the army of the living God." Now, David said, "Moreover, the Lord that delivered me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear, he will deliver me out of the hand of the Philistine." And Saul said unto David, "Go, and the Lord be with thee." Now we see here that David recounted all that he had done behind the scenes that prepared him for the battle he was about to take on with Goliath, taking down the lion and taking down the bear with his hands. Now, here is something to point out. David had done these things before he was even anointed to become king, because he was anointed in chapter 17, in chapter 16, which is a chapter ahead of what we just read. He was anointed then, but he was not yet on the throne. Now, now he's in a position where he's able to take down the giant before his ascension to the throne, which comes later on. But preparation, this is to point out that preparation is necessary and it is important. Preparation is necessary and it is important to you walking fully into your purpose, walking fully into your calling, right? So I don't want you to wait until the appointed time comes before you get yourself ready. I know you have some insight into what it is that God created you to do here in the earth. There is some sort of a unction or some sort of a feeling that you know it's telling you that this is what God had created me to do. This is what he sent me here to do, right? But just having the knowledge of it is not enough. It's not enough. You have to cultivate it. So when that call or that opportunity arises for you to walk into purpose, you are ready. And like David, you can then recount all you did in your season of preparation. In First Samuel chapter 16 and verse 18, right? There's some words that are used to describe David. Let me read it for you. First Samuel chapter 16 and verse 18, it says this. Then answered one of the servants, which is Saul's servant, because now Saul is in a place where he needs somebody who is skilled to help to get rid of the evil spirit that was on him. So here he's having a conversation with his servant. Then answered one of the servant and said, Behold, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite. They're talking about David here. That is cunning in playing his harp, and mighty valiant man, and a man of war, and prudent in matters, and comely person, comely meaning pleasant to look at. He's attractive. And the Lord is with him, cunning in playing, mighty valiant man, man of war, comely, which means pleasant to look at, and the Lord is with him. All of this takes preparation and work. It does. He didn't just wake up being all these things. No, it took preparation and work. And now all of this is going to give him access into the palace. Though he's not yet going to the throne, he now has access to the palace. See how important preparation is? It's very important. If David never spent time in preparation before he got to the throne, this would not be his bio, right? This would not be the words that they're using to describe him. So if you really want to live this purposeful life, preparation is necessary. It truly is necessary. So I want you to know that the lion and the bear situations that you are faced with right now, they're preparing you to mount the throne with confidence. They're preparing you to step into purpose with confidence. That's basically what that means. It's preparing you to take on your task and your assignment with confidence, just as David did. He was like, I can do this. I can take on Goliath because I took down the lion, I took down the bear. He was very confident, very confident. So you preparing before the time comes for you to step fully into your purpose is necessary and important. Your ability to take down or to overcome these lion and bear situations that you face right now will tell if you are worthy for the assignment to lead. It will. Because as a leader, you can't fall apart at the first sign of trouble. You can't. You can't. You have to be able to pull on the tactics and the strategies that you used in your preparation season, just as David did, right? He could recount, I took down the lion and I took down the bear. So I know how to do this. I know how to go before Goliath and take him down. Yes, you are called. Yes, you're anointed. Yes, you are chosen for a purpose, but you have to prepare. You have to. So here's a preparation plan that I put together for you all. It's only 4 things and then we'll be done, right? I'm not going to take up all of your time. 4 things in this preparation plan that is necessary for you to step into purpose with confidence. Step into your calling with confidence. The first thing is to perfect the skill that God has given you. Perfect it. David perfected playing all that time out in the fields. So now someone could recommend him to the king. That's how good he became. That he was recommended to the king. So perfect the skills that God has given you, be it speaking, praying, sewing, baking, teaching, whatever that skill is that God has given you as a purpose tool, because believe it or not, all these things can be used for you to live that purposeful life. Whatever the skill is that God has given you as your purpose tool, perfect it. Someone is about to send for you, and it is imperative that you be ready. It's imperative that you be ready. Yes, it is. Preparation is very important. So, the second thing that I want you to do that is in this purpose plan is to build up your strength and capacity. Build up your strength and capacity. You are a leader and you have to be able to withstand more than those that you lead. You have to. This is going to, building up your strength and capacity is going to take a lot of mind work. Yes, it's going to. It's going to take a lot of mind work because sometimes it's not that we're physically weak, it's the mental weakness that causes us to crumble. Yes, it is. It's not about the physical strength, but it's about the mental strength a lot of times. Mental weakness can cause us to crumble. So do the mind work that strengthens you and builds capacity. All right, that's number two. Build up your strength and capacity. Number three, gain as much knowledge and wisdom that you can gain from information. Get all of it, soak it up. There are some problems that money can't solve. It just can't. It is going to take your know how to rectify them. It will. It's going to take your know how to rectify them, not your riches, not your wealth. It's going to take your know how to rectify them. So learn as much as you can. And this is one thing that I teach in my academy, in the module Mastering Wisdom Keys, is to learn as much as you can. Because with that information, there are people who are going to seek you out. They have money, but they don't have the know how to rectify the issue that they have. They're wealthy, but they don't have the know how to solve the problem that they have. So they're going to send for you who has all the knowledge and all the wisdom, right? In the book of Proverbs, it says wisdom is a principal thing. I believe it's Proverbs chapter 4, somewhere there. Wisdom is the principal thing. So the third thing in your purpose plan is to gain as much knowledge and wisdom that you can from information. All right? Gain as much as you can. Soak it up. It's very important. And you're going to see how your life changed when you do that. I promise you, I'm reading books all the time. And one of the things that I noticed that even with my reading, I become even more confident through the information that I'm gaining. Through the stuff that I'm learning, it's making me more confident. So if you struggle with your confidence, get in a book, in a good book, that is. All right. Number 4, carry yourself well. I can't say that enough. Carry yourself well. Just the sight of you must tell others that you are a leader in your field, in your lane, in whatever your purpose calling is. The sight of you should tell them that you're a leader. Believe it or not, there is another level of respect that comes when you show up looking like the leader that you are. You show up looking well. If your current closet does not look like where you are going, then you have some work to do. And it is not a matter of going out and spending money that you don't have. No, it's not. It's just being mindful of what it is that you're getting when you do go out to shop. Just be mindful. Does this look like where I'm going? Not my current situation right now, but does this look like where I'm going? Because I don't want you to just see where you're at right now, but I want you to see where you're going and show up looking like where you're going. You don't have to be rich and wealthy to carry yourself well and look the part. You don't have to. You don't have to spend $1,000 to look like where you're going. You don't have to. So the fourth thing is to carry yourself well. Carry yourself well. Listen, you are a leader that was created with a purpose. It is time to prepare for that call because the call is coming sooner than you think. It's coming sooner than you think. And saying that reminds me of a call that I was on as it pertains to one of the positions that I hold currently. I was on this call and I was talking to the leader, and he asked me about one of my fears, and I told him what my fear was, and he was like, "Well, you have to get over that fear because I'm about to appoint you this position, and you're going to be overseeing all of this." I was like, "Okay, all right, all right then." Though that appointment was unexpected, I had done the work. I showed up how I was supposed to show up. I looked the part. I spoke the part. I had the knowledge that I needed. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning today. But I had collected so much information that I was able to fill the role effectively. So it's important that you be ready because, like I said, the call is coming and it is coming sooner than you think. Don't be in a place where you're getting ready, trying to pull stuff together quickly, trying to read through this book quickly. No, be ready. Be ready. And that starts with preparation. And it starts today. It starts with preparation. So do those four things that I shared with you, and you will be well on your way. Perfect your skills, build up strength and capacity, gain as much knowledge and wisdom as you can, and carry yourself well. That's the purpose plan that I want you to activate in your life today, not next week, but today. I want you to activate it today. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I want you to activate it today. Do those four things, and you will be well on your way. Well on your way. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Let me know in the comments if you know what your purpose is. If you don't know, put that in the comments as well. I'll reach out and I have like four questions that I'll ask you, and that will help you to identify what your purpose is, right? If you already know what your purpose is, go ahead and drop it in the comments. If you know what it is, but you don't know how to activate it, how to start working in purpose, reach out to me as well. You could always contact me, anikavbrown@gmail.com. You could send me an email and we can chat there as well. Alrighty. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you so much for joining me here. I will be back soon. Yes, I will, with more information on your purpose and how to activate it, how to step into it with confidence, right? Thank you again for joining me. I will see you soon.